No, no one's here just yet. Enough time to tie this little wrinklet back. Okay. Right. Hi, Poppy. I need a cotton pad. Oh, there's lots of face brushes in there. Hi, Cara. I know you're here, Poppy. Ooh, I can see in the chat. Okay, so yesterday I started some new skincare. The dupes for the why do I always get mixed up? Glow Recipe. Yeah, so the dupes for Glow Recipe is already on the channel, so I can show you. They came from Home Bargains. So this is the Potion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Toner with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide hydrating glow. You get 150 ml in that. Normally, like in my moisturiser, I would use this. This has got niacinamide in it. I don't think I'll be using it just because all the other products I'm using have got niacinamide in. So we're just gonna crack on with this. Hi Martina. I'm going Exeter tomorrow. Oh, nice. So what I like about this is it's got a little caplet here, even though I really struggled to figure it out yesterday, and not too much will come out. And it does, if you don't like the scent of watermelon, you're not going to like them, guys, because 2 out of the 3 products smell quite strong of watermelon. But I just love the scent of watermelon. Oh, it smells so nice. Hi, Jar. And I would go so far as to say this. When I'm gliding this across my face now, it's more smoother than the free inner one. And the free inner is worth over £20. And I think this one was either £1.99 or £2.99 to buy. Not 100% sure. I'm going to Home Bargains next week, so if it's still there, I'll be able to tell you. Wasn't any more than £2.99 though, let's just say that. Because I'm sure I got these products for about £12 at the most. Lisa, hi. Just talking about these Glow Recipe dupes I've got. I'll show you in a minute what I'm using. I'm using the cleanser first. Expensive, I found, isn't always the best. Not that I use a lot of expensive skincare. I should. At my time of life. I'm just going to do it again. So I feel like there's oil on my skin. Sometimes I have to go in twice, but that's the cleanser. You can tell what they're duping. I always get mixed up between Glossier and Glow Recipe, but it's Glow Recipe that they're duping. I think it's just because they begin with a G. Hi everyone, I can see there's quite a few people in the live. Please don't forget to like the video. This is why I'm coming earlier. It was the same yesterday, so for the last few weeks it's been like no more than 200, and yesterday was 450. which compared to previous lives isn't astronomical, but it's better, right? I'm going with what it tells me to go with on my channel, where the most people come in. So I'm trying that. I mean, not everything's about, you know, getting people in here. Yesterday I got chatted up. It was hilarious. Right, done with that. It was probably a teenager. As soon as I see you go on live, I try and get on. I appreciate that, Poppy. Thank you. Right, so now we've got another one. Another one? Another Portion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Face Cream. Hyaluronic acid, niacinamide. See, it's got good stuff for your face. But, I mean, it's not too bad today, but I've noticed a lot of breakouts. I think it's due to skincare. Because that's the only new thing I'm introducing into my face. Everything else, like foundations and things, are pretty much what I'm used to. But my skincare has been changing up a lot lately. So anyway, that's it. You can just tell. And that's what it looks like. Yeah. Watermelon through and through. I think I'll get these again. This is second impression now. And I will get them again. This is like a gel. It's a cream, but it feels more like a gel. I was worried actually about trying all this stuff yesterday for that longer form content video, because it wasn't this, but somebody off of TikTok said basically she tried some skincare and her face felt like it was on fire, and she came out of all these rashes and burns. She had to go to the hospital. I'm like, that's not going to happen to me, is it? But I wanted to try it. Yesterday's live was crazy, I know, right? But it was funny, and that's why I let him stay. If it was him trolling me, then he would have been out. And I need a few laughs. So that's why I let him stay in as well. I love your live stream so I can learn makeup from you, and I'm doing good at my makeup. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not the best makeup person, but I just do it how I like to do my makeup. I'm not saying everyone should do the makeup like this, but yeah, I'm glad. Hi, more too. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Amal. Hi, Harry. My Albania. Right, so that's the second product, and then we've just got one more. Let's just rub this into the skin first of all. Right, I'll show you. This was the one I'm like, glow recipe all over. This was the one that I was the most keen to try. If they didn't have those two products, I wouldn't have been bothered. But this one, I was really, really bothered about getting. So it's the Portion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Face Drops with hyaluronic acid plus niacinamide, hydrate and glow. Now, yesterday, when I was doing that video, I didn't really notice any dewiness until it had been set on my skin for a while. So this is what it looks like now without it. I put like 3 drops on, so we'll go in with the same. Might be a bit much, 3 drops, but it is for my entire face. Oh wow, I know. I don't really need it to have glow anyway, because I use something glowy before I put my foundation on. But it says Radiance Face Drops, and it should be it should be giving me some radiance, even if it doesn't give me a lot of radiance, because that's what it claims, right? These products are made in England, so that's 50 ml. I think the moisturiser is 50 ml on the day cream. What I don't like is they're in glass bottles, so I was getting them out of I have it like a little tray thing going on in the bathroom, so I was getting them out of that, and literally, oh, I nearly dropped this. Nearly dropped it. I'm like, oh, because it would have smashed everywhere, and then the actual toner would have inside as well. So that's that. So for now, we've forgotten using the free inner toner because I wanted to use this as a set, because I bought it as a little set, and I didn't have another day cream because I'd already finished using the Innisfree one. Just an explanation on that. So this one is 150 mils. 150 mils, 5.07 US fluid ounces. That's that one. This one is 50 mils. What's the 1.69 US fluid ounces. So they're all made in England. And this one is 50 mils, 1.69 US fluid ounces. This one I like the best, I think. But they're all impressing me so far. The MCO Beauty Dupes with Glow Recipe are really good. Oh, really? I haven't even seen them on the website. But these, considering that between $1.99 and $2.99, I don't think you'd be able to get that anywhere else, especially not with shipping. Although, you know, I went into the store and saw it, and I was like, I'll have one of them, one of them, one of them. It is glowy. It just takes a bit to actually get glowy. Hi Sarah, how are you? Right, so I want to be more glowy than this, because if you know me, you know I like glow. I'm being drawn to this, but I can't remember if I used it yesterday. Let's use something else. I can't use the Wet n Wild Glow in Love with my highlighter glow stick. It's too much glow, and I'm the one that likes glow, but this one is really, really glowy. So we'll just use the New Look glow stick in gold. I put quite a bit on just because I'm using it up. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm okay. I have been struggling the last couple of days. But it makes me feel better jumping on here. I'm talking to my peeps. See, so much more glow now. Right, so I pulled this out yesterday. Elf Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I was impressed with it. Because I was just going to declutter that to my niece. I don't think I'm going to. Right. Let's put a bit of this on. I know I'll put the glowy one on, and I've done it the other way around this time. But let's do the Elf Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I normally put something like this under the eyes, so at least let's do that. Sorry to hear that always picks me up coming on here. I'm glad. It does me. Sometimes though I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can be bothered today. What if I got loads of hate? But to be honest, since the views have dropped, I've not got hate. It's been nice, hasn't it? Not having to go, boop, you're out. And a lot of the times with me, you can't tell I'm actually struggling like with depression. My mum said even as a baby, obviously I didn't have depression then, but even as a baby, you know, I didn't cry a lot when I was out and about, and people would look in my pram and I would just grin at them. You know, I'm a smiler. I'm not putting not too much on. Right. I should have done it the other way around, but never mind. And I also should have put the colour corrector on. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. The Becca colour corrector. Never mind. Right, so we're going to go with the Collection Sicker Foundation infused with antioxidant centella. I don't know what that is. Acetica extract, soothing, lasts up to 12 hours. Well, I don't know about that. Don't know if it does. Because I've not exactly tested it. What time is it? 8 o'clock, 10 past 8. Well, we'll see. But I'm not going to keep it on till like 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I do actually. Sometimes I fall asleep with my makeup on. I'm like, oh gosh, I better go and wash this off. And that's not the reason I'm getting spots. Because it happens, well, it's been happening whether I've got a bit of makeup on my face or not. Look at that. There's one over here. Oh, I feel like honey. Oh, my sister is constantly sending me messages. I've been sending her TikToks. Mainly about Gypsy Rose. She's just one on her own, isn't she, that one? I've been reading her book. I've got about half an hour to go. I didn't pay for it, by the way. I found it on YouTube. Somebody had put the book on YouTube. Oh my God. It's all lies. And it's been proven because all the court documents are around YouTube. They're called FOIAs or something like that. FOIA documents. And all the big content creators that are looking into Dee Blanchard's, you know, unaliving, I'd put them on there. The real investigators. And at first I'm like, yeah, but I mean, is it true? Is it not true? What they're saying? But now, yeah, they've got actual evidence. She makes herself out to be a saint in that book. And then I've watched the documentaries, you know, the life after lockup. I just get so angry watching it. My sister's like, chill out. And like she used to be argumentative with me. But then like I sent her things that I'd been watching and she went, oh wow. So Do I have a mirror? Oh yeah, there's one here. Just want to have a look at that foundation. Looks like there's some mascara here. Right, we'll put some concealer on. And again, this is really, really good to use as base. Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12. I've used this as base before. I think I do need to, looks like there's some bronzer or something on this as well, so I need to remove that. Okay, let's get some on. Angel, no, I'm sorry. Your picture looks familiar though. Right, now let's, oh, we'll do brows. All I do is brush them upwards and then we put a brow glue on. Tammy was saying something about NYX have come out with the new brow glue and I'm not too sure because I've not seen it. I mean, I know they've got this one. I'll show you the packaging in a minute. I got this for free when I bought one of their foundations. And Tammy's got a colourful one, which I probably would buy in the future. Because with me, I don't need to fill my brows in. I just use this. So this one is the NYX, the brow glue. It looks like that, but Tammy was saying in a video last night that I watched, well, I watched it this morning, that they brought out a colourful one. So I don't know. No, she didn't say a colourful one. She said a new one. I've seen it advertised though, not tried it. What does it look like? Is it in the same packaging as that? Or no? I don't want to use any of these powders. I'm looking at these powders, what I want to try, and I've been wanting to try it. All darn week and I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I've seen the tinted version, same packaging. Yeah, I know there's some tinted version because like I said, Tammy has got some of that, but like I'm sure she's got a brown one, but I didn't know there was another one plus that. I didn't think that was new because Tammy's had hers a while. Hi Dinah. Excuse me. I'm going to go on with this one, just for under the eyes. I should ask Tammy to send me a picture, then I'll know what she means. It looks like I'm close to hitting pan on this white anyway. Can you see here? It looks like I'm close to hitting Panny's baby pan when I do finally hit, but it's good. It's always new here because Australia is always slow in getting products. Yeah, I understand. But apparently there's another one. I used this yesterday. Right, let's get the Sheer Glam contour liquid on. What do they actually call it? Well, I can't really see. Is it Sun Sculpt or Soft Sculpt? No, Sun Sculpt liquid contour in the lighter shades, soft tan. What I like about this is it's got a little bit of a sponge. All that will do your face. You don't have to keep dipping in. Dogs are out. I hope they've gone in by the time I'm going to my mum's. And the sponge is still wet with product. So I like this more than I like the e.l.f. ones. So the e.l.f. contour and bronzers I've got, I don't particularly like them, but I will use them up. No, I won't repurchase them. But watch it. I'll like them once, you know, once I've kind of used them up. That always happens with me. I know Maybelline brought out a new brow product. No idea about NYX other than the tinted brow glue. Hi, Finn. Yeah, who knows? I don't really keep an eye out on new releases, but what I do want is Charlotte Tilbury's brought out one of those blush sticks, cream blush sticks. I want one of them. Pink Glow, I think it's called. It's like, why are you doing this to me? And then there's at least 2 of the Dior ones I want. I mean, they look very similar, to be honest, except the Dior ones are pH, which I am quite concerned about them being pH, especially the pink. I'll be trying that on in the store or getting someone to try it on me and just seeing how it looks. Like the rosewood shade probably won't be too bad, but the pink shade, I've had pink lipsticks before in the past and I've had to throw them out. I mean, the original is, I'd say that's pH as well, but they don't market it as pH, they market it as Healthy Glow. So that's that. Now we'll get some cream bronzer on. I pulled out a couple of more face brushes. And we'll try this one. I don't think it's going to work. A BH Cosmetics. This is ancient. I got it from TK Maxx. Right, so Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. I've hit pan on this, but it's not very deep. I've heard the Dior ones are quite sticky compared to the Charlotte Tilbury. Well, I've had them on the back of the hand and they don't feel sticky. But maybe I didn't check for that, Sarah. Thank you for that. I'll be checking for that when I go and drop £37 on one. Because I'm telling myself, oh, you've got to wait until Black Friday sales, but I bet I don't. I know myself. I bet I don't. Because I'm too excited about them. I don't get excited about a lot of things. I know I'm not going to be buying any more eyeshadow palettes till Black Friday. That I am on a no buy for. The blusher sticks, I mean, I've not tried it either. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Sarah. I'm after the Pat McGrath one you have. Oh, yeah. Divine Rose Glow. I rave about that so much. It is stunning and it is glowy. I'd like another one, but yeah, I saw on the Charlotte Tilbury website today, I saw them applying. There was 2 pink shades. I saw them applying both, and yeah, I definitely want that pink rose glow one, because there was this woman, they use her a lot for the modelling, blonde hair, fair skin, and she was applying the pink glow one, and I'm like, oh, it looks so beautiful on you. And I'm a fan of pink. And it would probably go with this. Probably go with that. This one's Flawless Pink. Yeah, I know it would go with that nice. I'm trying my hardest to wear it, but I'm seeing a fail coming. Oh, why don't you wait until Black Friday? It'll go down. I wanted to wait until Black Friday, and then I saw my friend Tammy use it so much in her videos last year, and I'm like, and I put it away for Christmas, so I could have waited till Black Friday. £28 at full price, I think, for that. But in my opinion, if you're going to use it, it is worth it. Have you ever been to Hawaii? No, Samantha, I haven't. I wish. It looks lovely. Hi, Kira. How are you? Hi, Andrea, just joined. No problem. So I've just put that on. Now we're going to go on with the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer. Feels like a whole lot of bronze, but this is just what I pulled out for this go around, so we may as well use it. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, so Pat McGrath Labs Nude Honey. A friend bought me this one, so yeah, I need to make use out of it. It's expensive. I don't know that I would have spent, I think they're over £40, aren't they? I don't know if I would have spent that on a bronzer. Bronzer is not something, or wasn't something, that I used to do a lot of, but obviously I do now. Do the whole cream contour and the bronzer. Your top is lovely. Thank you. My mum gave it to me. Me and my mum have got so much similar taste. I'm going to be doing a pink look today, so I thought I'd pop it on. I was actually thinking about this top the other day, well, the other week. I'm like, where has it gone? Right now I'm just blending out. Yes, Kira, just thought the same. Thanks, Dinah. Your makeup always inspires me to do makeup. Yeah, that's what happens to me when I watch content creators do makeup. I'm like, sorry, let me get some water. Sorry. So a content creator will be using a certain palette, and I'll be like, oh, I've got that palette. I need to bring that out soon. Sorry. It inspires me to buy makeup, haha. Oh no. You need to look through your collection and see what you've got similar, because that's what I used to do. Like, the last thing that I really wanted eyeshadow palette wise, and I mean really wanted, was the Colourpop Best Day Ever. Right, this is not, my throat's not playing. The Best Day Ever Tangled palette. and I didn't get it because I did a dupe palette of it. But you can't exactly do that if you don't have singles, can you? I had a friend, Christine, ask me where I get my singles from, and I'm like, they're just in my collection. Like, I bought them from Pastel Roses, Luxie, other Colourpop palettes, you know, but you can't do that if you've not got a big, like, collection. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. Right, what am I doing? Shall we do the Pat McGrath Labs cream blusher since we've been talking about it? Yeah, let's do this. Divine Rose Glow. You can't say I've not been using it. This is the second rotation it's been out for. Looks like that. And I've started popping up some on my nose. I mean, I don't want a sunburnt look or anything. So this is what I use for contour, but it's a newer brush. I got a new one of it from Shein. I think I'm gonna do a video that, you know, a video of makeup that I wouldn't repurchase. And just because I won't repurchase it doesn't mean that you guys won't like it. Because I mean, I've got a few products, I think. Your eyeshadow and makeup always inspires me to try to keep going with perfecting eyeshadow. The last palette I really wanted was the Natasha Denona Blossom palette, but it's £64. Right, so let me tell you a secret about that, Kira. Around Black Friday time, they reduced them to 34. Like, I've got two palettes from last year. My mum bought me the Xenon. I bought the I Need a Warm, and they were both either 34 or £36. There wasn't more than that. Just look fantastic. And what's the other one? They're both the same kind of brand, the sister brands anyway. I don't know if it's Cult Beauty, I think it might be. Look on there around, like, you know, Black Friday time. Or even, like, I was scrolling the other day and I came across the Roxa palette, which I want, and it's £44, so it's gone down, you know, it's gone down £20. And I'm like, I'm not paying it. I didn't have the money anyway to pay for it. I know it's going to go down to like £34, so yeah, that's my advice. Just wait for the sale, because they are expensive, but they're worth it. I think they're worth it. I'm not saying they're not, but I mean, wouldn't you like to get it on sale rather than pay the 64? I know I would. And I think perfecting eyeshadow is a process. It just depends how you like your eyeshadow. Sometimes I'm like, oh god, my eyeshadow looks crap today. And that looks nice and glowy. And then other times I'm like, I can rock this. But the eyeshadow looks that I've seen you do, I think are really, really nice. I think you've done a good job. Right, so I'm going to also use this Pat McGrath Labs, because we've got Divine Rose in here. I don't know if I've used this yet. I know I've used it in the past, but I don't know if I've used it. This Shop My Stash, I probably have. This one here. So I need a blush brush. Yeah, see, that's a contour. And then this is, where is it? That's the one that I've been using for blush. I just wanted to see if it would work out. It works better for contour. I think the foundation brushes. That would be a good video. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. If you've got any video requests as well, just let me know. But leave it in a comment somewhere, because then I can write it in my planner. £34 would be amazing for Natasha Denona. We'll definitely wait for Black Friday sales and look on fantastic fantastic. Yeah, has that product come yet from Just My Look? That foundation that you ordered? Bye, Jo. I didn't know you were still here, hon. Right, that's a pretty palette as well. I'm just not sure because I don't wear those tones anymore. I'm not sure on this, but it might make a good bronzer. And then this highlighter is, I think it's too golden, but it would make a really nice inner corner highlight. So we've got Desert Orchid and Golden Nectar, and of course that is Divine Rose, which is my favourite. Hi Presley, are you going to post tomorrow? I think so. Not too sure what time, because I'm going off my kind of YouTube algorithm. Right, it'll be between 7 and 8 though, I think, Jar. Right, so it actually arrived about 2 hours after I put the video up, so I've got it now. I didn't think it would arrive. Yeah, I mean, sometimes with couriers, they don't like, well, they'll send it to Royal Mail or wherever, and Royal Mail won't like scan it in, and then it just lingers, doesn't it? That might be what happened. Right, highlighter, let's go in the Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. I'm glad you got it anyway. That's what it looks like. I just want to use it up. And we'll blend that out. Because even though I like highlighters that show me coming from the moon, I don't really want it too strong. Okay. Then I go in with another. We'll use the other project pan one I've got, the MAC Soft and Gentle. This takes forever to get through, but you can see that I am getting through it. Something's come up on Snapchat just now. My niece, I don't know what's going on there, but she put it on a story. Yeah, I said in transit for about a week, lol, but I saw it. I'm reviewed as having skincare ingredients in it. I actually don't have any places here that sell Essence, so it's my first Essence product. Well, I didn't either. We used to have a place called Wilko, which you might know of, Wilkinson's, and then they closed that down in my city where I live, and then I couldn't get it anymore. But recently, Primark in Manchester have started selling Essence in Catrice. So the last time I went to Manchester, I got some Essence products. Or was it the time before? It was the time anyway I got this, which is really, really nice. I haven't put it on today, but never mind. So, you know, I don't really like ordering from Just My Look because you've got to pay shipping as well, unless you order over a certain amount. I think it's £20, isn't it? Which you could quite easily do. It's only £20, but if you don't really want to spend that certain amount of money, then it's easier to go into a store, isn't it, and pick up one or two things. That's the way I saw it. And I also got this as well when I went into Manchester. Essence the False Lashes mascara. Right. Let's get some finishing powder on. Right, so for finishing powder, I'm just using that. I might try mixing these two today. Let's try using this brush because this is clean. I'll be glad when I've used this one up. Then I can focus on the Huda Glowish, and then I can focus on my other palette. It definitely looks like I'm a hit and pan now on that one. Hopefully by the time we put it away, I will have done. I know I definitely learned that with postage. I don't think I'd use that website again for anything. Catrice, I've heard, are supposed to be really good for skincare and their products. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really tried much from Catrice, but this is a holy grail. I know it's going to be a holy grail. I just love it. I love that it's got these little, sorry, my brush is in the way, these little balls, and then the cream comes out here. And I know I would definitely buy that again. I would rather take a trip to Manchester with my mum than order from Just My Look, because when you go to a store, you've got it, haven't you? You've got it in your hand. You don't have to wait for it. You'd think though that you would be able to get it. Right. This is a product I would never buy again. The Dalba First Spray Serum, Hydrated and Radiant Skin. I hate the smell of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it gives you radiant skin, but it stinks. Right, let's get some Juvia's Place Eye Primer on. Oh, don't do this to me. There's a tiny bit. I think most of this is air at this point. Now I need a primer with my eyelids, just because there's a lot of purple in them and redness. You don't need to do this step if you don't have eyelids like mine. Or you could possibly get concealer out. I found the same with some of the Revolution lip stains. They were really good but smelled really strongly of cinnamon. Don't even get me started on cinnamon. That is the worst scent ever. I've got a really cute gingerbread lipstick that stinks of cinnamon, and I read out like that scent, LOL, so I had to declutter them. I won't declutter it. Where is it? Well, I've got this one from W7. That's cute. I'll try and find them all. It's got stars on the back. I really like that for fall. Then we've got this one. I don't think this is the one that stinks. This one came in a little hamper. Yeah, that one doesn't smell. It's really nice every day. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. I think it's in with my reds. Is it a red? I can't remember. I think it is, you know. Oh, there's that She Glam lippy. Oh, it's here. I think it's a Shrek one. Yeah, it is. Oh. Ew. No. But I do put it on my lips, but it goes after a few minutes. But it's a nice, beautiful red. Snap, I hate the cinnamon smell too. I thought it was just me. Like, my mum gets candles of cinnamon sometimes, from time to time. I'm like, oh, mum, that's cinnamon. And she went, do you not like it? And I'm like, mum, you know I don't like it. And she's like, oh, well, I'll turn the candle off then till you've gone. Right. So these brushes need to go away, so I've got actual room for my eyeshadow brushes. Just shove it all on the bed. Okay. Right, so again, it looks like that. It's such a stunner. I just love it. Oh, but there's not too many pinks. I thought there were more pinks than that. There's only really Peony, which we can put on the lid and into the crease, that's fine. And Blossom, that's going to have to go all over the lid. We can use maybe a purple again for the lash line. Let's see what I come up with today. Okay, let's go in with that first then. And I'm going in with a Primark brush. I don't think they sell them anymore. No, cinnamon and cloves turn my stomach. Oh, to this Sarah. No, it smells awful. I totally agree. There's just something about the smell of cinnamon. I tried using the Revolution lip stains a few times, but the scent lingered, so I just couldn't stop. So I just couldn't keep using it. Oh yeah, you've got to get rid of it if you can't tolerate it. It's like this. I can't really tolerate it. It lingers for quite a while, but I spent £16 on it, so I'm going to use it up. It won't take long to use it up because it's very fine. The mist comes out very fine. You know, my friends like Tammy at Canadian Beauty, if you don't know who I'm talking about when I refer to Tammy, she's ordered a second bottle. Lisa has got it, and she doesn't mind the scent either. Sometimes I think it's just me and my my weirdness. Yeah, we're just taking it up into the crease. It's just going to be a very simple eye look again. I don't often do pink, just like I don't often do purple, but yeah, we'll be using all the palette. I'm not going to go in like with just single shades though, I don't think, because I've used it before. Last night I wanted to go and find the original eyeshadows I did with it, but I forgot. When I bought it, I got it, I've had it now a couple of years I think, so I wanted to go and see how terrible my makeup skills were back then because I've definitely improved on applying eyeshadow. My nose isn't very sensitive to scents though. Yeah, I know you keep saying that, but oh, it stinks. And I couldn't even tell you what it stinks of. I'm sure it's skincare stuff, but it's not like, I mean, I've got a vitamin C spray and that's fine. You know, if it smelled too badly of oranges, that would go, because that was only a couple of pounds. So this one here, this one's actually quite nice. Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. I've had it ages. See, things that are glowy, I'm kind of like, oh, I need to try that. But Glow Recipe on TikTok shop, I've got, I don't know how many mils you get in, but they've got 3 of them, and all their sprays are supposed to be glowy, and they've got skincare in them, and I think it's 3 for £12. Not that I'm getting them at the moment, because I've got the facial setting spray by Dalba to use up. I've got the MCore Beauty one in here that Lisa sent to me, and I've got a full one of these as well to use up. I'll be sad when it's gone though, because the Beauty Crop is a holy grail. But apparently there's another one that's meant to be really nice. I couldn't identify the scent even, maybe truffle. I don't know what that smells like, so maybe. It's annoying. It really is annoying. I'm going to blend it out. So all these brushes now are clean, because I was getting fed up with just running the others through the colour switch. I need to do another, like, clean my eyeshadow brushes off with baby shampoo. Okay, I'm going to try this one. I didn't try it yesterday. Gardenia. I have no Glow Recipe products. I always wanted them, but I definitely need to go on a no-buy for a couple of months. LOL, the pink is lovely on your eye colour. Thank you. I don't, like I said, I don't tend to wear it just because I'm like, is this going to give me pink eye? I mean, you won't be able to see it anyway when I put the shimmer over the top. The pink is beautiful. Thanks, Sarah. Gosh, I'm hungry. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. Right. Don't want to go in with this now though. Let's try the lighter purple, the one that made it look muddy when I put this green together and this purple together yesterday. It looked muddy, but it might not, because obviously we've got some pink going on. Let's see what that looks like. so you can't even see it. Maybe if on a stiffer brush. I think this one needs running through the colour switch there. There we go. Yeah, you can't really see it, I don't think. You can see it a bit, but not so you'd notice. See, I didn't want to put the darker purple one on because I want to use that for lash line. Glitter glue. So Technique glitter primer. How are you finding your new Sheila makeup brushes? I don't think I like them. I mean, I like the red ones, the Binge. I've had them before. Like, I've got, you know, an eyeshadow set as well. The Juvia's not out just yet, Kira. But yeah, those ones, they're flimsy. I mean, I'll be able to use them. It's not like I can't use them, but they're not the best. And if I don't use them, I can give them to my niece. Let me show you. Right, it's this one. Very, very flimsy. This one's a bit more sturdier. This one's quite nice. So it's touch and go with these brushes. I think I just need to, this one's alright as well for blush. I'm going to wash them. I mean, there's some that I haven't used yet. Like these two, for a start. I think I'm going to wash them and figure out if there's any I want to declutter. This even seems flimsy, but I could use that for under the eyes or maybe as a highlighter brush. I mean, there's no pleasing these people that are brush connoisseurs either, like myself. I'm not too sure if I'd recommend that set for anyone. Right, so we're going to have to use this All Smudge No Budge made by Mitchell. I think it's called Pink Drink, it is. For the under eye. Oh, I feel like I'm poking myself in the eye. Hi Eden, how are you? They look really similar to real. Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw them. I thought, oh, they might, if they're as good as Real Techniques, I'm just going to love them because I've got so many Real Technique brushes. But the ones that I don't want, I'm just going to pass on because I have that many brushes. I don't need to be keeping flimsy brushes, do I? I've had a few in the last few months. Eye brushes seem better than the first brushes I got. Those, I put it away now, haven't I? These ones are way better than the eyeshadow brushes. This one's so nice for contour, but like I said before, I think it's meant to be for foundation. But I just like doing my contour with it. I think it's really nice. Okay, so let's go into the palette. So, Garden of Juvia's Place. So I don't know how this is going to go. Blossom, I can't remember what I thought of this. I think it's got a duochromeness to it because it's looking different on camera. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. I tend to get my Real Techniques brushes now if I want them from TK Maxx. They're so much cheaper than going to Boots or Superdrug. Wow, I like that. We'll blend that out a bit with the Real Techniques Apply Shadow brush. This came in a set. You get a blend, a blend brush as well, but that needs to go in wash. And then we'll go back into that cream gardenia shade. I can't believe next month, as well, July is coming around so quickly. On the 26th of July, I'm going to Blackpool to watch Chicago. I really can't wait to watch it. But I've never been to Winter Gardens Theatre, so I'm a bit wary about that. I know where it is vaguely, but I've never actually been there, so we'll see how that goes. The problem is with this, doesn't really have a light in the corner. I could use Daffodil again. I used that yesterday. Could use that. Let's see how this goes. If I don't like it, I'll just go in with a highlighter over the top. Just because I don't know what else to use. I see a lot of them at Boots, but they are expensive there. I'll have to take a look in TK Maxx. I didn't realise they sold them. Oh, they sell all sorts. Japanese brushes. All high-end brushes. I bought most of my brushes from there over the last few years. It looks okay. It's your bestie's birthday, Faye. Oh, nice. You're not so well. That's a shame. Right, and then I'm going to go in with this tiny brush here for the lash line. And we'll go in with that dark purple again and see how it turns out. I mean, I could use the brown. Oh, honey, I could use that. I don't think I'm going to. Wait a minute. No, I really like this sweet lilac shade here. Let's go in with that. I'm not understanding what you mean. Lazoid? Lazoid? Then we'll go over to the left eye. Yep, happy with that. Do I need some more blossom on though? Maybe just a bit. Just press that in. I always go back for more shimmer. Okay. Get a bit of water. Let's use the W7 Absolute Lashes. I don't curl my lashes. I don't want anything that close to my eyes. I know I'm using mascara, but like, I've heard awful things about curlers. This one girl was curling and it broke in her eye. I've got enough problems with my eyes without thinking about that. And they've got a bit of a curl to them anyway. That's a brilliant mascara. I had it a few years ago. Have you tried Benefit They're Real, Kira? Because it's supposed to be a dupe for that. I just don't know if it is. I tried that mascara years ago. I can't remember if it's close though. Well, this one scares me a little bit with all the spikes, but it is a good mascara, I agree. Right, lips. I want to try and use things that I haven't actually used already, and then this can go elsewhere because I'm trying to get through everything in here. It's mainly glosses and things like that. But this one can go back in my collection. I've used that not so long ago, so that can go back in with my reds. Part of me wants to show you this because this is one of those pH activating lipsticks, well, lip glosses. What does it say on it? It says primary pH hybrid lip oil. So you would think it would turn my lips really, really pink. They do go a little bit pinker, but not to the state where the Essence one did. They just made my lips really, really bright pink and ugly looking. So House Labs, I think it's just called Primary. It's just a little mini. And you can see it's pink on the wand. Don't even need a mirror. Should I put a bit more on the bottom lip? Nice little lip oil. The plan is, what I'm going to do is, obviously when I've used everything in here, is just keep it all in here and put it back in the drawer, and when I want certain lip products I can just go and get them. But I've not used them all yet. I'm just trying to figure out what I've not used. I know I've not used my Laneige ones as much as I want to use. And also there's this Beauty that Lisa sent me. I think I've used it once, and I get a bit more use out of that, It's like, why do we have so much? I like going from someone who didn't have any lip oils to and like lip glosses to having all this is just a bit of a joke now. So I need to try and not get any more of that stuff. Anyway, see, they're not bright pink, are they? This is the look, guys. Thank you for watching today. It's been amazing. Thank you for being kind as well. No trolls around today. It means a lot. So if you've not already liked the video, please like it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I never tried the Benefit one, but I know the W7, it is a dupe. Yeah. I need to go take a look at the brush on the Benefit They're Real. Actually, I can just do that online, can't I? I can look at the brush online. So I might do that tonight, actually, and then I can have a topic of discussion tomorrow. Look at all that baby hair there. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.